On Wednesday, 4th of July, a cluster of excited journalists gathered on the 14th floor of the Shard for a press briefing in honour of the official inauguration of London's newest landmark. Addressing the international press were architect Renzo, founder and chairman of Seller Property Group Irvine Seller, QMB Group Chief Executive Officer and board member of the Shard Fund Limited, Ali Sharif Al Emadi, and Governor of Qatar Central Bank and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Shard Fund Limited, His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Saud Al Thani, who gave a brief overview of the £1.5 billion project before opening the floor to questions.
This is part of our relationship and also our confidence about the London markets and the long relationship in the financial and also in the economic of the City of London.
Renzo began conceptualising this glittering structure 12 years ago, long before the global financial crisis hit, and compares his approach to the design process to the conducting of a large orchestra.
You know, making a building like this is like playing a big orchestra. It's a choral job. You know, every classic building has been modern at one time, you know. And this is where cities are great places because they're made by layers. And every new layers is built on the old layers. At one condition that you don't destroy. And we didn't destroy anything here. We are right on the middle of a brownfield coming from railways. And this is the destiny of cities today, even historical cities. They have to stop to grow by explosion, creating new periphery, new slums, and they have to increase, they have to get intensified from inside.
During the press conference, Piana referred to the sound of the Shard, imploring the cluster of journalists to feel rather than see his latest masterpiece.
It's a sound that is in some way social sound, because this building happened to be on the south part of the river. That is where London started from. You know, it's not by accident that we found the Roman villa excavating here in this area from the 2nd century before Christus. It's funny. London started here. And London comes back in some way. We bring energy back to this part of the city.
He also drew links between the external facade of the structure and its place in London's urban realm, terming the 95-storey tower a mirror of London.
And you will see, the building is never the same. The building is the mirror of the weather, of the humor of the city. It actually mirroring the sky. And it's never the same for the very simple reason that the facets, the Shard, the famous Shard, actually are never lit in the same way.
Piano explained that the facets of the building's facade meant that its appearance on the skyline is ever-changing. Like London, it never remains the same.
It's almost like a kaleidoscope. It keeps changing. It keeps expressing the sense of the mobility of the sky of this city. I think it will be actually very much loved, also for another reason, that it will be largely public. This building is not one of those towers that shut down at 6 p.m., no life. This building will be full of life.
Despite outward appearances, the Shard is not actually complete. Its external shell has now been fully realised, however we will have to wait until early 2013 before the building officially opens.
We will have about 1 million visitors a year on the viewing gallery up to the top of the building. Those people will actually love the building for the very simple reason that they will have access to the building. The building will be public in that sense.
He concluded, "Up until now, the building was ours. From tomorrow, it is yours."